We basically have got, we've gone through this before, haven't we? You know about the path, the merit and the distinction, okay, and how to get the points, alright? We don't need to waste our time on that. We need to get this done. So this is the brief, okay? You need to read this brief before you start answering it. I'll quickly go through it. Okay, so there's a small town called Rochelle. It's a pretty town by the sea, okay? There's a cafe there, alright? It's sort of closing down, it's not doing very well. The people don't like that, they're not going there because it's unhealthy food. Okay, so new owners are going to come in and take over, but they're going to do nutritional, healthy food. Who's been to Booth's Kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah, the healthy food. So basically, you've got to design a menu that's going to go in this deli, okay, that's going to be healthy and nutritional. But in this small town, there's a small population, mainly elderly people, okay, and students. All right. So when you're designing and thinking of dishes, you've got to think what suits the elderly people and students at a local university. All right. Okay. You can read that on your own in a minute. I'm not going to waste my time doing that. Okay. So the first question is, describe the functions of nutrients. We've gone through nutrients. What are nutrients? Anybody? You don't remember, do we?
Nutrients are, you've got protein nutrients.
The nutrients are what?
Vitamins.
And
minerals.
Minerals, yes. Where do we find them, Ez?
In our body.
Where do we get them from? Food and drink. Okay, so we've got to describe the function of the nutrients in the body. So we need to talk about, okay, proteins, carbohydrates, all the types of vitamins and what they do for our bodies, okay, in the first question. Alright? So how are we going to answer this first question is, I always say put the question in the answer to give you a sentence starter. Okay, so how can we turn that into a sentence start at the bottom? Jamie, what can we do to that question to make it an answer? So it says, describe the function of nutrients in the body. We can say what?
The functions of the body.
We could say there are many functions of nutrients in the body. For example, yeah. So that's your starter, your sentence starter. Okay, but we need to put in there what nutrients are. What are nutrients saying? What did they say there? Vitamins and minerals. So we can say, describe the function of nutrients in the body. Okay, there are many functions of nutrients in the body. Nutrients are vitamins and minerals we get from the foods we eat. Then you can start breaking down. Okay, each individual vitamin and mineral. Yeah?
Can you say that one more time?
What?
Sentence start.
Can you get a sentence starter like that? In your book, there's sentence starters. There were sentence starters in the book or on the PowerPoint. Okay? On each page. But you must try to pinpoint the Western Delhi and elderly and students. Okay, but not in this question. When we've done the next question. I'm going to put a little film on to get you going, okay, to talk about vitamins and minerals. Alright, so watch that for 5 minutes and that'll help you to answer the question.
The food we eat often provides us with essential nutrients. In this video, we're going to talk about the 6 basic nutrients that you can get from food and their functions. Let's get started with the nutrient which dominates more than 60% of our body. Water. Even if you decide to go on a diet and not eat any more proper meals, you can still survive. Although you won't make it without water. For every organ of your body to work properly, it needs water. This liquid helps your brain function and cleanses your body of toxins. The cells in your body stay hydrated because of water. Apart from that, water also helps in the process of digestion. If you're someone who doesn't drink water regularly, you might find yourself constipated more often than not. If you aren't drinking water properly, you'll end up becoming dehydrated. That's not good for your body as it can affect its mental and physical performance. Not drinking enough water can also make you feel tired and reduce your ability to concentrate. Vitamins. The basic function of these nutrients is to keep away diseases and keep you healthy. Without a healthy dose of vitamins, it would be difficult for your body to fight microorganisms. While there are about 13 types of vitamins that your body needs, 4 of them are extremely essential. These are vitamin A, B6, C, and D. These 4 vitamins play an important role in your body. In case you aren't getting enough of these vitamins, you might face some problems. For example, lack of vitamin B6 can cause your blood pressure to lower uncontrollably. Similarly, lack of other vitamins may cause skin problems, vision problems, and weakness. On the other hand, having enough vitamins in your body would mean that you'll have a healthy immune system. The risks of getting lung and prostate cancer would also reduce with the proper intake of vitamins. Additionally, vitamins also have high levels of antioxidant properties that are good for your body. What's more, it's been found that vitamins play an important role in longevity of a human being. Protein. This is the nutrient that gets the most hype. Go to any nutritionist and they'll suggest a lot of food items for the proper intake of protein. These include meat, eggs, and some grains. So why is protein so popular? Well, protein is the building block of your body. No, we don't mean just muscles. We're talking on a deeper level. Whether it's your bones, muscles, skin, hair, or even the cells in your body, everything contains protein. In fact, protein is responsible for a staggering 16% of an average human's body weight. Even your hormones and antibodies are composed of proteins. In other words, it would be very difficult to live without this nutrient. This begs the question, what are proteins made of? Well, the answer is fairly simple. They're made up of different types of amino acids. Your body needs protein so that it can function properly. This is why your nutritionists always stress that you have a lot of protein in your diet, even if you're looking to lose weight. So the next time they ask you to have scrambled eggs at breakfast, take the advice. They only want what's good for you. Fats. Yes, the nutrient that you want to avoid. Well, maybe you shouldn't avoid it so much after all. Of course, an excessive amount of fat may be dangerous for your body. Too much fat can cause problems for our blood pressure levels and heart, as well as our digestive and respiratory systems. So why are we saying you shouldn't avoid fats? Well, according to a study at Harvard Medical School, it was found that fats help the absorption of other nutrients. On top of that, fats play an important role in cell building. If that wasn't enough to convince you, the study also showed that fats help to improve your muscle movement. While you might want to avoid fat because of high amounts of calories, it would be better if you ingest it and then burn those calories instead. Additionally, if you can consume fats at a controlled basis and burn calories, it will decrease the risk of heart diseases. More importantly, you'll have a lower chance of getting type 2 diabetes. It had also been speculated that controlled intake of fat improves brain function. Minerals. When we talk about minerals for our body, the first thing that might come to mind is calcium. Although this isn't the only one, don't forget about iron and zinc. So, what does this terrific trio of calcium, iron, and zinc do for the body? Calcium is the mineral responsible for your strong bones. It helps to transmit nerve signals from one part of the body to the other. Calcium helps maintain healthy blood pressure, as well as improve muscle contraction and relaxation. Similarly, zinc is your go-to mineral when it comes to boosting your healing factor. Zinc improves your metabolism and strengthens your immune system. It also increases your resistance against diseases. The last mineral here is iron, which is responsible for the creation of your red blood cells. On top of that, iron also plays an important role in the production of hormones in your body. Carbohydrates. While the world is moving towards low-carb diets, it's still one of the most important nutrients for our body. Carbohydrates serve as food for your brain and your central nervous system. While we wouldn't ruin your diet plan by including too many carbs, you should still consume a healthy amount of this nutrient in order to have a healthy lifestyle. Are you consuming your nutrients? Do you drink enough water every day? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video?
Right. So moving on, okay. That video, I'll send the link to you so you can have a look at that. Alright. I'm just going to show you an example of coursework. Okay, this is Alan's coursework from last year. Okay. This is how much information he's put in there. Okay. This is a distinction level coursework, right? This is available for you to look at and how it's based. Do not copy and paste it, okay, because your work will be thrown out, alright? So he's done, put the question in the answer. There are many nutrients that the body needs to function. Nutrients are minerals and vitamins and found in the food and drink we consume. That's the opening sentence. He's done a bit about nutrients are split into two groups, macros and micros. If you look in there, we've talked about micros and macros before, okay? Alright? Then he talks about what are macros and micros, okay? Then he's broken down and talked about proteins. What do proteins do? Then he's gone on about fats, then he talked about carbohydrates, and then lots of vitamins there, and then he's wrapped up with a conclusion, okay? That is available for you to look at. Every single slide is distinction coursework, right? We need to get as much information as possible, no copying and pasting it. Okay, I know what he's written because I've looked at it and I've marked it. So if I have to mark your work and it's very similar, I'm going to ask you to do it again. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Right.